Hello friends, let's install Mate desktop environment on Gentoo. This should be probably the second post installation task for Gentoo. I have done the first one and I believe that I haven't at least labeled the second one, although some of the tasks that I have done should be definitely run after the first one at least, or at least after the installation. Alright, so this is the wiki page for Mate desktop environment for Gentoo. The use flags, you enable and disable the way you like. This is something personal, depends on your preferences and needs. So if you want to have non-minimalistic installation of Mate, you enable this use flag, and if you want it to be less so much more non-minimalistic, you can enable this use flag. I would go with the minimalistic one. If you want to enable the themes, you can enable this use flag. If you want to enable the Bluetooth support, you can enable that use flag. If you want to enable any use flag, you should simply go to your package.use, whether it's a file or if it is a directory, you make a file under it, you call it the way you like. Portage package.use. In my case, I do have a directory here, so let me call it like this, for example. And then you add this one like this here, and then you can put the use flag like this, for example. Or if you want to disable the use flag, simply put it like this. Let's see. Let me first show you the installation with this use flag enabled. It's gonna appear in the use flags, and then when we disable it, how it's gonna be. So let's run a merge. So the package name is this one. For this these steps, they are optional. You can simply keep your default profile and then install Mate or any desktop environment on it. You can run one of these steps if you want, and there is a page which you can go to by clicking here. It shows you for the hardened profiles. It makes you add a new profile for the hardened and for the desktop environment that you're gonna install. For me, I'm not gonna do that. You can do it if you want. I believe there is no effect on the system, at least no effect that you're gonna notice yourself. So let's go with the installation. I'm not gonna go though. I'll just show you the use flags enabled and disabled. Even the dependencies will change, and the packages in the group, you're going to have a group of packages and they will definitely change. So here it complains about I did disable all the use flags globally of X and Wayland. That's why this complained about it. So I need to enable it here. You may not have this notification appearing on your system. In my case, I do. So let's go here with X and Wayland. I guess both are fine, and let's merge it again. Okay, so this is for the Mate notification daemon, and then again here. Try it again. Yes, so I'm gonna disable that use flag. Maybe we will have less notifications like that. And let's run this command again. Yes, so it's complaining about this. I need to go to my make.conf and enable X or Wayland, so or disable the cancel disabling them. So I do have here yes, so it's for X here. Save and exit, and then let's run this command again. Okay, this thing you can simply press Y and enter here. So we need to run dispatch.conf, dispatch.conf, sorry, conf, and then use new U for using the new configuration file that's updated. This is not the file that I need to change or to update. So here we should use the new one by pressing Y and enter, or Y only, no need for enter, sorry. Let's clear out the screen, and then we're supposed to get the installation working, as I guess. Okay, I'm gonna enable for every package the needed use flags, and then I'm gonna show you the last results. Alright, so this is the last configuration file for the use flags for Mate. I don't know if this should be the same for you. At least if you disabled base like me, it may be the same, it may need to be the same, but this is mine at least. So I will keep it some time, few seconds for you, and you check if it is the same with you. It needs to be the same with you, so you can go directly to the installation. You can specify the version, or you can keep it without the version. Let's try, for example, with this, like this, and let's save and exit. Whenever we try to start the installation, we should get the confirmation to go to it right away. Yes, so these are 128 packages that are going to be installed without the base use flag enabled. Instead of enabling base use flag, I'm gonna disable extras, which is installing more and more packages, and we're gonna see the result, how it's gonna be. So here extras, as I guess with S. Yes, so let's install now. Instead of 128 packages, we're gonna see how many packages are gonna be installed. 76 packages. So if you are looking for minimalism, disable those use flags that are going to push you to install, or push your system to install more packages. Press Y here and enter, and let it install. Okay, so my Mate desktop environment installation is done. Now let's proceed to the configurations. We can go to /etc/env.d and /90 session. Okay, there is no such file, so we're gonna create it after opening it in a text editor. Save. You just add with this line, save it and exit, and then we should install LightDM as mentioned in the wiki. Okay, so we're gonna add something, add this use flag. You can put this in your package.use file, or make a new configuration file, or put it to any other configuration file that you have. I'm gonna simply call it like this, and then let me save it first. forgot the category of the package. I can simply take it like this, save and exit, and then let's try to start the installation. This one also, account service, sorry. Yes, here, and enter. LightDM installation is done. So it says here that we need to go to a configuration file for the display manager, which is located in /etc/conf.d/display manager. Not like this, display manager. Okay, probably the package display manager that's responsible on this file needs to be installed. So we should run, this is the package, I guess, this one, display manager init. It's installed. No, rc status or rc service. No, we cannot do that. Let's go back to this file first, and then we add this line. Let me say that this is not necessarily mandatory. You can replace this with whichever display manager you want, or desktop manager like SDDM, GDM, etc. You can also skip these steps and go to the step of exinit rc, which is by adding this file to the home directory and then add this line to it. You can also add this line instead in case you needed dbus. So I'm gonna save this and exit, clear out the screen, and then run the commands of adding dbus, which I believe is done. Dbus to the default run level, and then display manager. You can simply run this command as root, like this, sudo, like this. So the command, which is this one, did not work for me because there is something wrong with my package display manager init, and after removing it and installing it again, I believe the command will work, as you're gonna see. Is it the package I installed? Yeah, I just removed it now, so I'm gonna install it now. I thought I already installed it. It's a little package. Okay, so let's run the command like this. Okay, well, now what's left is making sure that it works. These steps are optional, I guess. I will come back to you to prove that my Mate desktop environment works. Before I show you the desktop environment, we should make sure that the services display manager and dbus are running. So dbus started. Let's start display manager, which is by running this command, start. Okay, Alright, so the installation is done and the configurations are done, and here I am on my computer, which I was connected to remotely. I tried to log in at the beginning, but there was some problem, which is as you're gonna see. And then I resolved the issue. It was about needing to recompile the bus with the X use flag enabled on Gentoo, and it worked, as you can see. Alright, so that was how to install multi-desktop environment on Gentoo. Please, if you would like to support me, subscribe, or like if you think the video is worth it, comment and share it with your friends. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video.